In this grade 12 business studies video, we are looking at the September preparatory paper 2 possible essays. We have already done the paper 1 scope as well as the paper 2 scope, and we are now looking into the possible essays for your upcoming paper 2. Unfortunately, we did not get time to do the possible essays for your paper 1, but regardless, I hope everyone wrote okay. But for your paper 2, you are coming in fully prepared with the possible essays that could come up. But before we get into the possible essay, I just wanted to remind you that we have the cheat sheets that are available. These cheat sheets, whenever I'm late with any kind of video, this cheat sheet are the best alternative option because they give the extended scope, including the possible essays that are likely to come up per topic. So what are the common essay questions? So to order one, you simply just have to email me. As you know, business studies is divided into 4 main topics. 2 of them belong to your paper 1 and 2 of them belong to your paper 2. So in your paper 2, the 2 main topics we have is business ventures as well as business roles. Now with a section C question, which is an essay question, all you have to do is simply answer one of the questions that will come from either one of these main topics. So that means you will have 2 questions for your section C. One will come from business ventures and the other one will come from business role. Because you only have to answer one, you get the option to just choose only one main topic, so you don't have to study both of them. You can simply choose one. So if you say that you choose to go with business ventures, what are the possible essays that you need to make sure that you prepare yourself for to come up in the upcoming preliminary examination for your paper 2? The first one, we are looking at investment insurance. With investment insurance, we also have a investment securities, not to confuse the two because they're both under investment. But with insurance, you will see that it talks a lot about things like life policies and the principles of insurance, whereas the investment securities is the ones that will talk about shares. You will talk about the JSE. So that's what you are preparing for in terms of those essays. In business studies, the good thing is they usually give you a list of what to cover under your essay, and it's going to be a variety of things that fall under these topics. So make sure that when I say investment insurance, you study everything that is relevant under the topic, and you do the same thing for investment securities. The other possible essay is presentation and data response, and then we also have another possible essay that could be management and leadership. With management and leadership, it can also go into being about a specific type of a leadership or a specific type of a management theory, or it could just be about the difference between the two. But once again, it will hit different things within that topic, so they will outline a lot of things under that topic that you have to hit. Usually it's about 5 things that you have to answer within. So it could be the difference between management and leadership, and a different type of leadership, and some leadership theories that they would want you to hit. Another possible essay that you could get for the business ventures main topic is the forms of ownership. Now, a form of ownership, usually sometimes it could come up as integrated with one of the other topics that we have already covered before. So it could come up with a topic of investment, and they could tell you as one of the requirements within that essay to hit on a different type of a form of ownership, or it could be an essay on its own that focuses on a specific type of ownership, if not a variety of them. So it could come up in different ways. What is safest for you to do is make sure that you study everything that is important within those topics. In this channel, we have already covered a lot of things that you need to study within each topic, so go look for the individualized videos that touch on these topics for you to get prepared. A Alternatively, if you didn't want to deal with business ventures, you could opt for business roles. Usually this will be the question 6 of your question paper, especially in the preliminary as well as in the finals, where you have a full paper with a full scope of matric syllabus. This usually will fall under question 6. The question 6 will be business roles, and the essays will come out of the topics that are part of business roles, but there are ones that are more common as essay questions, and the first one of those is ethics and professionalism. Remember, once again, in business studies we have a thing where they could require you to answer a lot of things or outline quite a number of things within a topic, usually 5 things that you will have to hit as your subheadings as you're writing and going through your essay. So there are important things that you will have to hit within the topic of ethics and professionalism that could come up in your essay. If you're interested in knowing those, again, this is where the cheat sheets come in. The other option that you have is also to look for the specific topic videos that we have on this channel. So if you find a video that is on ethics and professionalism on it, I'm sure I would have highlighted what would be important to study another topic. If I didn't cover that topic, again, we go back to the issue of cheat sheets. So the next topic, or the next possible essay that you could have under this topic, is team performance as well as conflict management. And the next one from there is social responsibility, corporate social responsibility, and corporate social investment. Those 3 usually get to be part of the same essay, and they will highlight or outline quite a number of things that they will need you to hit in terms of that. Then we also have the human rights, inclusivity, and environmental issues. So that is another topic that could come up. Sometimes they could just deal with human rights and diversity, that is the inclusivity and diversity are interchangeable like that. So the essay could just be on human rights and inclusivity, or it could be on inclusivity and environmental issues. And sometimes it could just be environmental issues, sometimes it could just be human rights. So it could go either way. I would be prepared for either possibility. Then the last possible essay that you have to look into if you choose to go with business roles is creative thinking and problem solving. With creative thinking and problem solving, there's different angles once again that they could ask this question, but most of the times, even if it's not specifically focused on one thing, they may still require you to hit quite a number of things that fall within that topic. So make sure that you are prepared either.
Have YouTube recommend you more of my videos, be sure to click the like button and subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below.